He feels something very strong for you, and it can no longer be contained in silence, distance, or excuses. He tries to disguise it, to keep his composure, but anyone who looks closely can see that he is on the verge of exploding with so much emotion. You see it in his eyes, in the way his voice changes when he talks to you, in the way he stays close, even when he doesn't need to. He is giving in, even if he still tries to deny it. It's not just any feeling. It's something he has already tried to control, has tried to pretend doesn't exist, but which refuses to disappear. And now he realizes that hiding it is useless. He misses you, thinks about you, and no matter how hard he tries, you are already in every part of his life, invading his thoughts, his everyday life, his dreams. What he feels is not fleeting. He knows that. And the more he tries to hide it, the more evident it becomes. His presence by your side says what he won't speak. His looks say what he tries to disguise. He wants to be close, wants to be part of your life, and no matter how much he tries to resist, he can no longer hide it. Now it's just a matter of time until he admits it, until he completely gives in to what he feels for you. And when that happens, nothing will be hidden anymore. He has already realized that it is impossible to hide this feeling. When you are together, it's as if the world around disappears and nothing else matters besides what he feels, what he wants to say, and what he wants to live by your side. He often finds himself lost in thoughts, imagining every detail of a life where you are more than a distant presence, where you are an essential part of every moment, every day, every plan. And the reality is that the more he tries to hide it, the more obvious it becomes that he can't imagine his life without you. He tries to act as if it's just another day, as if the feelings aren't there, strong, taking over everything. But he knows, and you feel it too, that there is something greater here, a connection that goes beyond any logical explanation. It's the way his eyes shine when they meet yours, how his breathing changes when you get close, how he seems unable to relax, as if he is constantly fighting against something that, in truth, only makes him lose himself more in you. This internal battle between the fear of giving in and the desire to be by your side is becoming unbearable for him. Of course, he has tried to rationalize, find reasons to control what he feels, set a limit, a barrier. But with you, these barriers crumble with a simplicity that leaves him speechless. You're the kind of person who transforms everything around you, who brings an energy that he can't find in anyone else. And that's why, no matter how hard he fights, he ends up surrendering to his own feelings, and they are so evident, so clear, that no matter how much he tries to disguise them, anyone paying attention can see. He knows that every moment you spend together feeds this feeling, that every time you look at each other, a little more of this truth is revealed. And even without realizing it, he is already showing what he feels, because it is bigger than him, bigger than any attempt to hide or avoid it. It's in the words he carefully chooses, the care he has for you, the questions he asks, the sincere interest in knowing how you are, the desire to be a part of your life. It is a pure but intense feeling that only grows. And no matter how much he resists, he knows that sooner or later he will have to face the truth. He will need to accept that what he feels for you is not a phase. It is not something that will pass. Because what he feels is a love that is revealed in details, a desire that is reflected in every action, a care that overflows in every smile, in every moment. He can no longer avoid it, because you are the reason he feels this urge to be present, this need to be part of your life, to take care of you, to be by your side. What he might not know is that by resisting, he only fuels the feeling even more, making it even deeper. He might even try to keep a safe distance, but even that distance cannot erase what he feels. It cannot stifle what is so true, so present. This is the kind of feeling that changes a person, that transforms, that makes them realize that there is something more important, something that needs to be lived, something that cannot be lost. He looks at you and sees the possibility of something special, something that is not found just anywhere, and this intensity might scare him. It's natural, after all. Surrendering to such a feeling means letting go of certain defenses, exposing the heart, allowing you to see him exactly as he is, without masks, without barriers. That is why, even though he wants to get closer, he also feels vulnerable, afraid of losing control, of becoming completely transparent. But deep down, he knows that this is what he really wants, to open up, to let himself go, to live this feeling without reservations. He is so involved that at times he might not even realize that he can no longer hide what he feels. In casual conversations, in unexpected encounters, in every small detail of his day-to-day life, you are present in such a striking way that he can no longer ignore it. This feeling has become a part of him, something that doesn't fade, that doesn't disappear because it is true. And it is exactly this truth that makes everything so difficult to disguise, so impossible to hide. He might try to rationalize, think that it's just a phase, that it will pass, but each day he realizes that it is not like that. He realizes that what he feels is deep, that it goes beyond simple desire or attraction. It is sincere admiration, genuine affection, a desire to see you happy, to share life, to build something that goes beyond the superficial. This feeling is so clear, so evident, that even without words it is there, present in every action, in every choice he makes. He knows that hiding this is useless, and little by little he is preparing to accept what he feels, to show you how important you are to him. More and more he understands that you are someone worth it, someone he doesn't want to lose, someone he wants to have by his side. He can no longer imagine life without this presence, without this brightness that you bring to his days. And it is this that drives him, that makes him want to make everything clear, that leads him to be close, to seek moments by your side, to be a part of your life in a way that maybe even he didn't expect. Because what he feels is strong, it is intense, it is something that he can no longer pretend doesn't exist. And deep down he is waiting for the right moment, the ideal opportunity to make it clear how he feels, to say what he's been holding back, to finally open his heart. He wants you to know that he is there, that he cares, that what he feels is real. And when that moment arrives, he will give himself completely, without reservations, without fears, without doubts. Because even without saying it, he has already chosen you. He is on the verge of giving himself completely. Everything he feels for you is too intense to keep bottled up, and increasingly, he feels that it's time to be truthful, to finally say what's going on inside him. He knows that continuing this internal struggle is a toll he can no longer bear. And as much as he hesitates, he realizes that it takes courage to admit what he feels, to expose what his heart screams every time he sees you. The truth is that he has already chosen you, even without ever saying a word. Every gesture, every look, every care he shows only confirms what he feels for you, He no longer wants to stay in doubt. He no longer wants to wait or disguise what is more than obvious. And that's why he is determined to get even closer, to show you in words and actions how much you mean to him. He wants you to feel what he feels. He wants you to realize that this feeling is so deep that it is already a part of him, as if it were an extension of his very being. He knows that admitting all this is taking a step into the unknown, opening his heart to something he cannot control, but he is prepared to take that risk, because he believes that it is worth it, that you are worth it. He feels that with you, there is something unique, a connection that goes beyond understanding, a harmony that he doesn't find with anyone else. And that is exactly why he wants to live this truth, without detours, without hiding. The days go by, and with each encounter, he feels that the moment is approaching. He realizes that there's no more point in waiting, in pretending that what he feels is fleeting, because in truth this feeling only grows. Every smile of yours, every conversation you have, every time he feels your presence, everything contributes to strengthen what he feels. And he no longer wants to live a life where these moments are just memories of a connection he was afraid to live fully. Gradually he is gathering the courage to open his heart once and for all, to say that in some way he always knew that you were special. He wants you to know that he admires the person you are, that he feels better by your side, that he feels complete, as if he finally found someone who truly understands him, someone with whom he can be himself. This feeling is so profound that he can no longer keep it. He feels the need to share it, the need to let you know how much you transform him, how much you make him want to be better. He no longer wants to live on the edge of this feeling. He is tired of trying to hide, tired of maintaining control, because in fact, he knows he lost control a long time ago. He surrendered to this love the moment he realized how important you were, how much your presence made a difference in his life. And even without saying it, he already demonstrates this every day in every detail, in every gesture he dedicates to you. He is only waiting for the right moment to turn all this into words, to make clear what he already lives in silence. The truth is that he feels at peace when he is with you. He feels that he has found someone who not only understands who he is, but also accepts, respects, and values him. This is the kind of feeling that transforms, that changes the way he sees the world, that makes him realize that love is not just a matter of attraction, but of presence, partnership, and genuine connection. And he wants you to know that he has chosen to be by your side, that he wants to build a story with you, that he wants to be part of your days, your achievements, your moments. He wants to live this feeling with everything he has, with all the intensity he carries in his heart. He is willing to open up, to show all parts of himself, because he knows that true love is the one that accepts and embraces, and that is exactly what he finds in you. He feels that with you, he can be himself, without masks, without defenses, without fear of being rejected. He finds a refuge in you, a place where he can rest his heart and live what he feels fully. He no longer sees the sense in continuing to hide, because he realizes that this is a unique opportunity, something he does not want to let pass. He wants to give himself, to live this love without reservations, to build a story where he can look back and know that it was true, that he lived intensely, that he chose love, that he chose you. He knows that you can have something beautiful together, something that goes beyond words, something that is built day by day, in the details, in the small choices. He feels that time is passing, and that every moment without you by his side is a missed opportunity to live something special, something he has always looked for. He wants to be more than just someone in your life. He wants to be your partner, the person with whom you share your dreams, achievements, and challenges. He wants to be by your side, to support you, to make you happy, to see your smile every day. He feels that it is with you that he wants to build a life, and this desire is so strong that he can no longer ignore it. With each passing day, he feels that the time has come to stop fighting against what he feels and simply live. He wants you to know that he is here, that he has chosen you, that he wants to be a part of your life completely, without fears, without insecurities. He is ready to surrender to this love, to live this story, to share every moment with you, to be what he has always wanted to be. Someone who truly loves. Deep down he knows that you also feel this connection, that there is something special between you, something that cannot be explained, but is there, present, pulsating, alive. He feels that you were put in each other's path for a reason, that you have a story to live together, that this feeling is not by chance. He wants you both to be able to experience all of this, to surrender to this connection, to build a love story, a story that he knows will be beautiful because it is built with truth, respect, and admiration. He doesn't want to wait any longer, doesn't want to pretend that what he feels is fleeting. He wants you to know that he is by your side, that he wants to build a life with you, that he wants to be the person you can count on, that he wants to be the love of your life. And by saying this, he is committing to being someone worthwhile, someone who will be by your side in every moment, someone who chooses to love genuinely, sincerely, truly. He knows that love is a daily choice, and he is willing to make that choice every day, to choose you, to choose to live this story, to choose to build something that goes beyond time, something that will be eternal. And he wants you to know that he is here, ready to live all of this, ready to be what you have always wanted, ready to be part of your life, ready to surrender to this feeling that is greater than him, greater than any barrier, greater than any fear. This is the moment for him to open up, to make clear what he feels, to show that he chose you, that he wants to be by your side, that he wants to live this love. He no longer wants to hide, no longer wants to delay, because he knows that what you have is special, is unique, is something that deserves to be lived. He is ready to surrender, to live each moment, to build a story that will be remembered forever, a story that will be proof that true love exists, and that he found that love in you. And now, he wants to know if you are also ready to live all of this by his side, if you are willing to surrender to build this story, to live this love that he feels so deeply. He is here waiting for you, ready to be part of your life, ready to live this feeling, ready to be the love that you deserve, the love that he knows he can be. He is here, and now the choice is yours, to live this story, to surrender to this love, to build something that will be eternal, something that he knows he can only live with you. Now he is here with an open heart, ready to take this step by your side, to embrace this connection that can no longer be ignored. Everything he feels overflows and begs to be experienced, shared, intensified. True love, the kind that transforms and makes us want to be better, is standing before you both waiting for just one answer. This is the moment when he stands before you with all vulnerability, making it clear that he has chosen you, that he wants to share life, dreams, and discoveries. And now the question is, are you ready to live this story, to open your heart and surrender to this love? This is the chance to build an authentic journey full of meaning, based on real and reciprocal feelings. He has already made his decision. He wants to live all of this by your side. If this content moved you and sparked reflections, I want to hear your opinion. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts on this intensity of feelings and how you see the importance of surrendering to true love. Don't forget to leave your like, as it helps spread this message to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button to follow deep content like this. Here together, we will explore topics that touch the soul and reveal what is most true in our human connections. Until the next video, and remember, true love is closer than we imagine. We just need to allow ourselves to see it and live it.